the shotgun. They go to the ground. Could be an alley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Wants to throw. It's Shelton. Moving out to the right. He's going to go for a big one. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Ducks have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Ducks! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. You thought it was noisy when the Duck rolled out on that motorcycle? Decibels through the roof in the House of Loud.
And what a great job getting this crowd going early. This is not one of the biggest crowds in the country, but Allison Stadium is one of the loudest places you will ever be in, and they love their Ducks.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll start this drive going to the air. Escapes the sack. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. To the air, it's Shelton. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Working on the right. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Off the play fake. Fires to the right. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Guys, let's chat for a moment about Oregon. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt about it.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown! Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, obviously, at this point in the 1st half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more.
Lofts one high and deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Ducks. Rolled his way into the end zone. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Shelton. Unloads to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. It's complete to the right. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw again. Here comes the heat. Gets away. He's going to take off. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to fit?
Snags it, and there's running room. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And the Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. On the move to the left. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already...
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Makes a deep grab. Shakes a man, and he might take off. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that triple house. This guy's putting the Oregon offense on his shoulders, carrying them however you want, on the ground or through the air.
I mean, so fun to watch when you got a guy that can do this. And we've seen it with the Ducks in history, man. They've had some great ones that put their team on their shoulders. You need to...
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air, it's Shelton. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility.
Finding some room. Past the 50. At the 30. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. The Ducks signal for their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He's got an open man. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Looking left. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our half. Just about set to get this second half underway. And no chance at a return. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. The defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. Pulls and fires complete. They push it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Shelton. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete. He was trying to hit a man on an out route. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to pass. Throwing right. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute. He's doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! Off play action on 1st down. Rifles it down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right down the middle. He's got the tight end. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Ducks, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Under fire. Finds some time. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
You just love seeing your leaders and your best players punctuate the season, right? This quarterback, one of the best in the nation. We knew that. He threw for over 300 yards a week ago. He does it again in this game, too. And that's why a lot of people are tabbing this guy, not only to go to New York City, but to have a real shot of taking home the Heisman Trophy, playing his best football late in the year.
Looking downfield, it's Shelton. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And you can tell this offense, they just don't feel comfortable running the football. First and goal situation, a lot of times it's a run. They throw an incomplete pass, second and goal.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make